Hello and welcome back to FE9 0% Growths. We are on Chapter 6, A Brief Diversion, in which we are tasked with crossing a river, and we no longer have access to two of our three best units, those being Gatry and Shinon. We have to escape at this tile with Ike. Anybody else who escapes, we get bonus experience for, though there's not going to be a whole lot of that, as you'll see. But yeah, so the loss of Gatry and Shinon hurts pretty badly because we don't have two of our three best units. I mean, Titania is the best unit, and it's not particularly close between her and those two, but still, we're back to like Titania and the Scrub Brigade, a la Chapter 2, except it's Chapter 6, so the enemies are stronger, and my units are not stronger. So this is definitely one of the rougher chapters in the early going here. But I have an approach that I think works pretty well. It is a little bit RNG sensitive, but not too bad. I'll talk about that when it comes up. For now, I'll just get started. So the plan here, it should probably not be surprising to learn, is to basically have Titania just kill all the things, and then let Ike and Oscar follow in her wake to get Ike to the escape point. Well, we are going to let the Scrub Brigade fight this guy with a javelin here, though. So what we're going to do is Soren is going to come over here. He's going to get rescued by Oscar. And then Boyd is going to take him and drop him here. And that is going to mean that this guy is going to attack Soren from this spot, which is not in the bushes. Make it easier for us to kill him, and Titania doesn't have to deal with him, which is good. She has a hand axe, but it's only got 13 uses. I don't have access to the base or shop or anything. I am going to get this short spear this chapter, but still, I've got to get through next chapter, which is like the chapter where Shinon and Gatry return briefly and then leave again, and then the defense chapter after that before I get access to the convoy. So I don't want to run through my hand axe very quickly. Anyways, that's why I don't want to counterattack this guy and this guy on this turn with the hand axe. I'm just going to take out these two guys with the iron axe. Anyway, I need to get Ike out of the range of the guy with the javelin so that he doesn't attack Ike instead of Soren. So I'm going to do that. And Soren is pretty likely to dodge this guy. It doesn't... it's not like absolutely mandatory that he do so, but it definitely helps. So I don't have to like worry about setting up the kill for him in a way where he needs to avoid taking counterattack damage next turn. Titania, you're not supposed to get hit by that guy. Titania has the potential to take a lot of damage this chapter and has basically no opportunities to be healed, so she just has to tank it all. But in general, she will not take enough damage to be at risk of dying unless she gets hit by this guy here with the poleaxe. Let's check his hit rate. 25, that's not too bad. She does have to use the steel axe, though, so it's a little bit higher, unfortunately. So this guy, I tried a strategy where I brought Ike and Oscar out of the woods and had Ike kill this guy with the Regal Sword, which he can do, generally speaking. He can usually one round or come very close to it. The problem is, if he gets hit, like, he just kind of gets, like, he gets 2-hit KO'd by a combination of, like, you know, that guy plus, like, this guy or this guy, and it slows the whole process down. It just doesn't work out. So now Titania's just got to not get hit. But she's not actually going to attack that guy. She's going to attack the mage, get him out of the way, and then enemy phase these other three. So then We can finish this guy off. Oscar is going to come over here and get that process started. And interestingly, I don't really know why, but the... Oh, hey, Adept. Oh, hey, a crit. Okay. Sure. For whatever reason, this guy with the poleaxe will go after Titania instead of going after Oscar. I'm not really sure why. He has weapon triangle on Oscar. Oscar has less defense. He has less HP, but he goes after Titania. I guess it's the being in the thicket thing. I don't really know. Regardless of the reason, certainly helps my situation. So we're just gonna get everyone moving over to the right a little bit. Yeah, it's especially these Myrmidons who Titania will tend to take damage from for weapon triangle reasons, of course. Alright, well, she'd made the important dodge. Didn't get hit by the poleaxe. Now we get the poleaxe. Oh, God, Titania, please. She's still not in the danger zone yet, but if she keeps getting hit, she will be. Alright, so now what we want to do... There's this guy over here who has Javelin. I want to check and see... Okay, good. So Titania does 4-hit KO him, which is important. So that's another little RNG element, is sometimes he rolls more defense and then she can't 4-hit KO him, and then that's a bit of a problem. But luckily, we're not in that situation. So we're going to have Oscar come out here and trade for the poleaxe, because Titania is going to get the short spear from the boss, and we don't want to have to drop an item in order to do that. And then Titania is going to come down and hand axe this guy, so that she can kill him and that mage on enemy phase. Well, and the soldier, but the soldier doesn't have a ranged weapon. And then Ike is going to follow along. He will eventually get rescued by Oscar, just not this turn. Did I just walk through 2 thickets? Yeah, it's... I guess I have to anyway. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, God, Titania, come on! That was like a 20-something% chance to hit. This is actually looking pretty dicey in terms of Titania's HP. As long as she doesn't get by the hit, as long as she doesn't get hit by the poleaxe, she almost never has taken this much damage by this point in the chapter. So, hopefully, she starts dodging, reverses that trend. It's not likely against a mage, fortunately. All right. Starting now, ideally. Yeah, 68. Ugh. So the problem is we need this guy dead, because we're gonna need to bring Oscar down. Oh my God. 8 HP is not enough. It's not enough. Okay. So now we need to bring Oscar down, as I mentioned. So this guy will probably go after Oscar. That's okay. In fact, right now it's kind of a good thing, considering where Titania's HP is. Everyone else is basically running away from this archer. So that archer that just ran across and got in front of the boss was the bane of my attempts to figure out how to play this chapter for quite some time. Because what I wanted to do was, on this coming turn, attack the boss and then kill him on enemy phase. But the problem is this guy always runs in and stands in front of the boss, so you can't get to him. Now, I could throw a hand axe at him. Of course. But my hand axe only has like 5 charges, so I really don't want to do that. But it turns out that what I figured out to do doesn't require using the hand axe or not having that guy in the way. So it's all fine. It was just frustrating when I was figuring it out. Anyway, so at this point, this guy, the boss is pretty likely to hit Titania, and he does 5 damage. This guy does like 3-ish damage, but is very unlikely to hit. This guy, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, the point is that we're at the point where Titania is going to have to dodge most of the attacks from the people who aren't the boss if she's going to survive, unfortunately. Meanwhile, now we need to bring Ike down. I'm gonna have him attack this guy just for the hell of it. Look, you gotta level up. It's gonna be valuable. Oh yeah, there we go. And then Oscar needs to rescue Ike, because we need to escape next turn, or we intend to escape next turn, and if Oscar rescues Ike next turn, he can't escape. So these two don't move, so we don't care about them. We do care about this guy and this guy. So what we want to do, this guy will suicide into Titania if we let him. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Right, okay. So the situation is actually that we need to just have Oscar tank some damage. This guy only does 4, which will be 8 if he doubles, which he may not even. This guy's got 6 speed. Oscar's got... gonna have... Actually, I don't know if AS gets halved, or I guess speed gets halved, and then... Yeah, I think Oscar's gonna get double by that guy. Yeah. Well, okay, we definitely need to not place him in this guy's range. But I think we have to place him in this guy's range. So Titania is gonna have to finish the boss next turn, so we won't have her available to do anything. Which means, let's see, if this guy blocks Oscar here... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's in his range. Alright, we might as well just go here then. Alright, then we're gonna do something silly. Shove Boyd. Have him come down and attack this guy, and maybe draw some fire from Oscar. Then we're gonna have Soren shove Riss back out of range of the archer. Oh my god, Titania, you need to dodge! Thank you. Okay. And Boyd gets doubled by an archer. Good job. Oh, Titania dodged the boss. Okay, well then the rest of it didn't really matter. In terms of her taking damage. Well, on this turn. I mean. Okay, so this guy goes after Titania anyway, which, yeah, it was definitely a possibility. I wasn't sure if he would. The last time I tried to do this, I did the exact same thing, except I didn't rescue this past turn, which is why I knew I needed to do it this time. So I didn't get to see whether this guy would attack Oscar. Anyway. So we are now good to go. Kill the boss. Get the short spear. Unfortunately, we can't escape with Titania. Everybody who escapes, you get bonus experience for, but not going to have a whole lot of that going on. But we can at least have Boyd take a swing at this guy or this guy. What's he more likely to hit? Just this guy, sure. Whack. Not that it really matters for anything. Ordinarily, at this point, I'm starting to worry about the durability of Soren's Tome, but in this case, I think it's fine. We'll have him attack, get some XP. Still have hopes of turning him into a healer at some point. Probably forlorn ones, but anyway. And that will do it for this chapter in 6 turns. So, yeah, I mean, we're really, like, not able to engage enemies with anybody but Titania pretty much at all. And next up, we've got Chapter 7, where we have the same squad plus Mia, the ever-amazing, good, and strong, and everything, you know, unit, to fight a whole bunch of enemies. Although Shinon and Getri do show up at some point during the chapter. But, yeah, it's probably going to be the Titania show again. In any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for that.